Joe, in real life, I keep complaining about these sets of 20. I'm just catastrophically sore every day. Um, it's great. It's great. I feel kind of amazing, but also like I could hurt myself if I do something too ambitious. So I've been dialing back the EMOMs quite a bit, just kind of working up to a heavy single, maybe doing a couple reps, but not thinking about minutes or anything like that. Today I'm gonna do Kang squats. I'm just gonna do my usual ladder, start with the bar, move slow and careful, come up to something that feels challenging and stop. That's it. Today I'm gonna use it as an assessment tool. Figure out my body's complaining, but the spots that are complaining the most seem to be traveling. And so I'd like to get a little more information, make a little more sense of it. Kang squats, if you don't know, it's just a good morning into an astergrass squat and then back up. It's a great lift, good for your mobility. So yeah, that's where we're at today. Stay tuned if you care to. Okay, so this is my Kang squat ladder. I add 10 pounds per rep. I do one rep. It's a good morning into a squat and back up. And like I said in the intro, even though it was a little while ago when I recorded that intro, this is more assessment, self-exploration than anything else. I'm not really going to test myself today. I am incredibly sore, and I'm just searching out like where some of my problem areas might be. Speaking of which, I found one, my hips. Maybe even up into the groin, where a lot of that knee movement inside is happening super high up and super deep in the insertion. So that was pretty cool, you know. Also some glute med activation, but that's everybody, right? I mean, we all have problems with that. Anyway, yeah, this was like pretty interesting to go through this motions. Oh, I forget if I mentioned it, but this is at 2.5 times speed. And I'm out walking the baby right now, trying to get him to go to sleep. So forgive the volume. I'm trying to be a little bit quiet so that I don't disturb him. My son will only fall asleep in his stroller with me. Mama has boobs, so those work pretty well. But I'm dada. And no boobs, you know, so I got to get creative. And this is, well, I guess it's not even very creative anymore. There's only one way where I can reliably get him to go to sleep, and that's on the move. All fine and good. As you can see, these Kang squats, if you've never done Kang squats, I highly recommend them. They're really good for your mobility. And as you get heavier up through the progression, you'll notice that you're deeper and deeper each pass. Like, I already have a really deep squat, but by the time I hit the top end of this, I was like, my butt was grazing the ground. And yeah, like maybe even mechanically, that's not great or very safe. I'm not sure I care all that much. What else? I'm feeling pretty motivated about this 20 repper thing that I'm doing once a week. And I've felt the entire time I've been doing the EMOM, that it's working great. I'm definitely like banking some power, but I need some hypertrophy work. And 20 reps once a week might be even too much given my overall volume, but it's just really fun from a challenge perspective. And I'm digging it, you know. I feel really bad and really sore right now, and my right ankle is borderline injured. Plus, I've kept up my running, so maybe that's not entirely smart. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I can say. But I do have confidence that this is going to abate once I adapt a little bit. And I think what'll happen is either next week or the week after, I'll hit the wall where I can't get 20 reps. And then I'll have to toy with that weight a little bit. And then after I bust through that, I'll adapt. And I don't know why I think that, by the way. That's based on literally nothing. I have no evidence and I have no experience. But that's just how I feel it'll work. The 20 rep day will always be tough. But I think the recovery will make more sense once I hit a wall and get through that wall. Also, I've been eating a lot more. You can tell from the video I'm looking a little plump. That's on purpose. Like, the muscle soreness has been so extreme that the only thing I can think to abate it, other than pain relievers, is food. And like, I wish it wasn't working, because it is. I'm heavier and I'm running better. That never makes sense to me, but it's been the case for me throughout my running life. Like, I run better when I'm heavier. And I've never been fast, but I don't know, I've gone sub 22 in the 5K. I've hit high 40s in the 10K. So I'm not slow. I wouldn't want to do that today, but like, you know, it's a thing that I've done in the past and can do. This was the last rep, and I just filmed it this way for a short. So yeah, this is the end. I rambled. I apologize. This is Joe in real life. I love you guys. Be good to each other out there. You'll see with this rep that it looks pretty ugly, and that's why I decided to stop. First of all, my good morning was not great. The bottom position's fine, but coming up was ugh. So yeah, good enough reason to call it quits for the day. Anyway, talk to you guys tomorrow. Love you.